David.
Yeah.
It's a little certain diversion act. I should be behind you. David, meeting you transformed me, and it continues to do so. Your acts of kindness inspire me to be more thoughtful. Your openness and honesty allow me to be more vulnerable. You've taught me so much about myself and life in our 4 years together. I promise to find meaning in every up and down life brings us. I promise to be your support when you're frail, to cheer you up when you're sad, to motivate you when you doubt yourself. I promise to accept you wholly. We have David's room. So Tiffany, as a sign of your love and commitment to David, please put on the ring. Now just pretend I'm David. Tiffany, I don't know what I expected the day of our first date, though I did have a good feeling. I suppose it was a worthy intuition. Since that day, life has been wonderful and fulfilling. Yes, there have been ups and downs, as life naturally brings, but when I'm at my worst, you have an uncanny ability to remind me, despite my own stubbornness, that things will be all right. At the end of the day, despite it all, I've got you, my other half, and possibly my better one. I look forward to our future together with so much optimism and anticipation. The day-to-day, the adventures, and experiences. But with you, I also have courage in facing the future, the unknown obstacles that we may or may not encounter in our life together. Whatever comes, we'll deal with it, and we'll grow stronger from the experience. Writing these vows, I spent so much time calculating how not to make them sound generic, or like their lines from a romantic comedy starring Hugh Grant. I dissected them to the point of inadvertently sounding sterile. I tried a more poetic approach. I'm definitely not a poet. Night after night, I went to bed thinking a different thought, a different approach, a different set of lines. Stupid. In the end, I love romantic comedies that star Hugh Grant. So to hell with it. I wish to spend my days making you feel as cherished, honored, and supported as you deserve. You are the wind in my sails, you are my port in a storm, and the star that I will follow forever. I love you wholly, deeply, and eternally. Oftentimes, weddings are an opportunity to bring together certain traditions. One of the traditions that Tiffany wanted to bring is the traditional Jewish tradition of breaking of the glass. It's stomped on usually by the groom, sometimes by both parties. This time to avoid any stubbed toes, David's going to step on the glass. There are many different interpretations for why the glass is broken. Some people argue it's to emphasize how fragile a marriage can be. Some people have emphasized that it's to remember the destruction of the temple, which weighs heavily in the Jewish memory, and we should always remember that, even at times of joy. But one of the interpretations which Tiffany found and shared is that the glass symbolizes something, that the marriage should last long enough or longer than all the pieces of glass to be gathered together and put together to make the glass whole. So right now we're going to break the glass. Good luck, you're on glass.
Smash it.
Smash it.
You may now kiss. I'd like to present Tiffany and David. The receiving line, please join us for a cocktail hour up on the deck over here. Big solo.
Windmill. You got a windmill that last chord, man. Alright. There it is, guys. Now we got the local one. Well, we face this way. Oh, yeah, let's turn it down. Those are hilarious. I was actually going to sing it.
Good? Yeah, it makes sense. Right? Works. That works.
Good. Sorry, Lou. Big old tangle's nest. I really like a little.
You want to wait a little bit? Well, everyone's over there. What I'm saying is we gotta do it.